The ego is the most expensive position a trader can hold. It demands to be right even when the chart says otherwise. It blinds you to what is true. It whispers that your opinion matters more than price. Every trader begins with ego. It feels like confidence. It feels like control. But ego is not confidence. Ego is fear, wearing pride as armor. It cannot admit mistake. It cannot accept loss. And that inability to surrender is what ends most careers before they begin. The market has one mission: to humble the proud. It does not care who you are. It does not care how long you have studied. It does not care about your last win. The market only listens to truth, and truth changes every second. The ego cannot adapt because it clings to identity. It says, "I am right, I cannot lose." But the professional has no identity in the market. He is fluid, he is neutral, he is neither bull nor bear. He is an observer, a participant without attachment. That is freedom. The ego wants to win every trade. The professional wants to execute every plan. The difference seems small, but it defines survival. The trader who obeys ego fights the market like an enemy. The trader who obeys discipline moves with it like water around stone. Ego seeks validation. Discipline seeks accuracy. Ego says, "I must be right." Discipline says, "I must be consistent." The ego cannot see beyond one trade. The professional thinks in thousands. Every loss attacks the ego because it feels personal. But losses are not insults. They are information. They are tuition for truth. When you defend ego, you reject that tuition. You repeat mistakes to protect pride. The professional does the opposite. He pays attention instead of protecting image. He studies the loss until it reveals its lesson. He does not justify it. He absorbs it. That is how he transforms pain into progress. Ego loves prediction. It wants to call tops and bottoms. It wants to prove intelligence by being first. But being first means nothing if you cannot stay alive long enough to profit. The professional does not need to be right early. He needs to be aligned correctly. Ego acts, wisdom waits. Ego trades to be seen. Wisdom trades to be silent. The more you need to prove, the less you can perceive. The ego blocks awareness because it replaces observation with self-importance. The most dangerous moment in trading is after a win, because ego grows fastest in victory. It convinces you that discipline is optional, that the market finally respects you, that the pain is over. But the market never respects anyone. It tests again. It waits for the slightest arrogance, and then it strikes. The professional expects that test. He celebrates quietly. He resets instantly. He knows that overconfidence is just fear, hiding behind success. He defeats it through humility. The ego hates boredom. It needs drama. It needs constant proof of relevance. It wants to trade for attention instead of intention. The professional embraces boredom because he understands that boredom is stability. Stillness is safety. Ego seeks chaos because chaos makes it feel alive. But chaos destroys the account. Ego cannot handle silence. It needs movement to mask insecurity. That is why most traders lose not to the market, but to the noise inside themselves. The crowd trades in herds because ego needs confirmation. It needs others to agree. It feels safe in numbers. But true traders walk alone. They do not follow the herd. They do not crave approval. They follow structure. They follow logic. They follow evidence. The ego measures success by applause. The professional measures success by discipline. You cannot serve both. The day you stop needing validation is the day you start becoming consistent. Ego makes you hold losers too long and cut winners too early. It makes you revenge trade to prove a point. It makes you ignore risk to protect pride. Every mistake in trading begins with ego. But when you recognize it, you weaken it. The professional spots ego like a setup. He sees it forming, he feels it building, and he steps back. That pause is his edge. The ego trader reacts. The wise trader reflects. The ego of the trader must die for the trader to live. You do not conquer markets until you conquer self. The professional does not fight the market. He fights the part of him that cannot let go. Ego seeks victory. Mastery seeks truth, and truth requires humility. Every great trader has buried his ego in silence and risen with discipline. Lose the need to be right, and you will finally start to see clearly. The market does not care who you are. It only cares what you do when you are wrong.